Hi, I'm John, and welcome back to another episode. Tonight, we are going to talk about how to cheat anxiety. So, I will tell you a story first, and it was an event that happened a few days ago. I was helping a volunteer group of circus performers, and they came to a school to teach young kids circus tricks. And the idea of the program is to have inclusivity and encourage people to participate and learn how to work in a team and etc. And I was tasked with training year 6 kids the act of juggling. So we went through a routine. We trained for the last 5 weeks of term, and it's been a lot of fun. And a few days ago was the day of the performance, and they were going to perform in front of a very prestigious crowd, very big. I was super nervous. It was a crowd of year ones and year twos, and parents, and a few school teachers. All right, so leading up to the event, the performance, I had a lot of fun. We went through the routines with the kids, and they were doing exceptionally well. They were doing really well. They were learning all the juggling techniques and the routine, but they were still looking to me to prompt them to know which act comes next. And it was fine. I was having a lot of fun. We were joking around, laughing, and it came time to do the performance. So before the performance, we had a run through of the act. So I was having a lot of fun with the kids still. I was going through the acts, and for some reason, halfway through the act, I froze. And this was just through the rehearsal. I was having fun, and then all of a sudden, I felt a bit anxious about, oh, maybe I'm not doing the routine right, and maybe people would judge me. And all this talk started developing in my head. I got hot. I was wearing thermals at the time because it was cold during the morning, and I started sweating. And I felt, like my face was twitching because I was initially happy and smiling, but now I had to put on an act because people are seeing me, and it started twitching and doing these weird facial movements. And I felt really subconscious, and I tried to suppress the anxiety and make control my face, but this doesn't work because when you try to put on a fake smile, it starts twitching, and so it got worse. And basically, I finished the routine. I was so scared I was gonna mess up, and I finished the routine. It went fine. The kids had fun, but then I stood back and thought, why am I being so hard on myself? Like, why did I get so anxious? Like, I'm standing in front of a group of year ones and year twos, and I'm not saying they're not important. It's just I got really anxious. It was just staying on stage. So I'm starting small because I would end up liking to talk to a bigger crowd eventually if ever leads to that way. But I had to start small with one step at a time, and this is one of the steps of getting my confidence up. And it was this point in time, like, John, like, just literally in front of kids, like, they don't care if you do things perfectly. Like, they're just here to have fun. So the way to beat and cheat anxiety is, so what are the common symptoms of anxiety? You get, sometimes you get sweaty, you get in your own mind, you get nervous. I, got quite hot and my face started twitching. It's because I was trying to control my emotions. But that's not the right way of doing it. So how do you change that mindset? So if you think about it, anxiety is quite common, its symptoms, to excitement, right? If you think about it, if you're excited, say hypothetically, you're excited because you're going on a roller coaster, right? You get sweaty, you get hot, you feel that little flutter in your tummy. That's excitement. And if you compare it, anxiety and excitement are quite similar. So the way I got over it, is that I told myself, I am excited. I am excited. And when I felt that anxiety creep up and I started feeling self-conscious, I just told myself that I was excited. So by the time the next performance, with the actual performance was due, I came on stage, I was pumped, I was excited. So I came on stage and, with the kids, they were the main highlight of the show. But for me, myself, I felt empowered and I felt great. So that is how you cheat anxiety. You reframe it to think that you're excited. Now, it's a psychological technique, but it works. So give it a go. It's still uncomfortable. You still feel those feelings every single time. But I'm hoping the next time I get on stage or have to perform, that technique will get a little bit easier time by time. I'll let you know how it goes. It's a work in progress, but I'm excited. I'm not anxious. I am excited. Catch you later. Woo!